Hey guys, welcome to Leap to Lead Day 8. We took a little bit of a break because I was hoping it would give basically all of you guys a chance to sort of catch up. So I hope you were able to do that. Today we're going to be talking about growing our teams. We haven't really touched on that yet. And of course, to promote to lead consultant, you have to have at least one active frontline underneath you. So growing your team is obviously a really sort of crucial part of this entire program. So let's get to it. First of all, you need to set a monthly goal. So how many, I'm going to say recruits just for lack of better words, you guys, because that's sort of the language that this industry uses. So disclaimer, I do not like that word, but we're going to just sort of use it so it's for the sake of simplicity, I suppose, okay? So how many recruits do you want to get each month? How many people do you want to bless with this opportunity each month, okay? That's sort of a better way to look at it. So if that is, let's say your monthly goal is 1, so 1 new frontline a month, you're going to have to, statistically speaking, you're going to have to talk to at least 10 people, okay? So now take that goal, or those stats, and break them down into weekly goals to make it a little bit more manageable. So if you want 1 new recruit a month, you're going to want to talk to about 3 people a week. When I say about, it should be at least 3 people. Of course, if you are an overachiever and you want to talk to 5 people a week, more power to you. That's going to do no harm, and only good will come of talking to more people. I was like, that makes no sense. I'm stumbling over my English words right now. Anyhow, you know what I mean. So talk to at least 3 people a week, and that's going to basically get you your goal. So we're talking about statistics, right? So that doesn't mean that every single time you talk to 10 people, one of them is going to join. That's just about the average. So if you talk to 10 people and one of them hasn't joined yet, don't get discouraged. Just keep going through them. Crystal Gilroy, I don't know where she got this from, but she said that yeses live in the land of no. So I love that. It means that the more no's you go through, the closer you are to finding a yes. So do not be discouraged from those no's, you guys. The only difference between a superstar director and where you are is a superstar director has just heard no many more times than you. That's all. That they've just asked more people, they've talked to more people. They've heard more no's, and they've also heard more yeses because they've heard those no's. Whoa, I'm like stumbling over my words here. So how do we sort of keep track of that? How do we sort of see what our statistics look like, and how do we get those conversations started in the first place? I'm going to touch on that really quickly. I don't want this video to go more than about 6 or 7 minutes. First of all, you're going to want to keep some kind of record, some kind of notebook about the people who you are having conversations with. Because remember, not everyone who you talk to is going to join right away. Some people are going to say, not right now. Some people will say, hit me back up after, swimming is over or hockey season is over or that kind of stuff. So you're going to want a way to keep track of these conversations and to keep track of these people's lives. So keeping a notebook is a great way to do that. You can have 1 person per page, basically. It could just be a normal, I have one beside me. It could just be a normal little guy like this. And it could be, Susan. And the first time you had a conversation with her, and sort of what was going on with her or what her answer was to that if she didn't join. Obviously, if she joined, she wouldn't be in your little potentials notebook. She would be in your frontline notebook. And now, remember, don't just talk to Susan every time there's a join special. Don't only hit her up when you want to ask her if she's ready to join yet. Go check out Susan's life on Facebook. Ask her how her kids are doing. Ask her how that last vacation was, or if she broke her wrist. Ask her how she's feeling, that kind of stuff. So make sure that you're filling her bucket before you try and withdraw from that bucket, okay? This also sort of gives you a talking list. So when you have run out of new people to talk to, you can go back through that notebook and touch base with those people, whether it's about their life or if it's time to talk to them about joining again. You have an entire huge someone called it a hit list. I think it was Megan Clements called it a hit list. So you have a whole hit list to hit up, I guess. So it's sort of an easy reference point to go to. Now, you always want to be building that list, of course, because when they do join, they're going to be out of that list. So you want that sort of that funnel continuing to fill. So now, possibility packs is another great way to get sort of your name out there, the conversation out there, people's immediate questions answered. But honestly, like those are super important, so it's gonna be part of your homework, but honestly, it's the real authentic conversations that you're going to have with people that is really going to make the impact. It's sharing your love of Scentsy, why you're having a great time, and dealing with their sort of objections in a diplomatic and understanding way, like a sympathetic manner. So feel, felt, found. I'm gonna leave you guys with this for this video. Feel, felt, found is Andy Teeter's method of dealing with objections, and she's one of the top recruiters who I know. She recruits like 50 people a year or something crazy like that. So she deals with this. So if someone gives her any objection, really, she deals with it in this manner. So she says, I understand how you feel. So she doesn't patronize them or condescend them or kind of make them feel stupid for even having the objection in the first place. That's not going to get you anywhere, right? So I understand how you feel. And she'll say, I felt the same way. And she's genuine about this. So she takes these people's objections and she really goes back to when she was brand new or right before she started. And she really kind of brings herself back to that moment in time and really tries to understand like how they might feel in those situations. So I felt the same way, you know, whether it was being broke or not enough time or that kind of stuff. But here is what I found. So after I joined Scentsy, here is what I found. And then she tells them basically about how they can overcome those things or that their fears or concerns just they won't come true if that helps. Okay. So feel, felt, found. It's a great method to deal with people's objections in a sympathetic manner. Now these people still might say no, but they're not going to hate you for it. So you always want to make sure you leave your bridges open, right? Because they might be the ones to refer you to new people. So I'll leave you with that. I'm almost at 8 minutes now, so I'm over the time that I wanted to go. So, and I'll just tell you your homework right now. So your homework is to make 10 possibility packs and to get your frontline notebook started. So get that notebook started, make your 10 possibility packs. If you don't know what a possibility pack looks like, just YouTube it. There's tons out there. And set your monthly recruiting goal. Now put it right in the front or on top of your notebook. I know you guys already have your your Leap to Lead notebook. You might even be able to incorporate sort of this notebook into that one. You might not even necessarily need a brand new one, but I want you guys to really think about keeping track of the people that you're having conversations with, okay? So that's that. Have a great day 8. I hope everyone is caught up by now, and we will get back on track soon. Okay, bye.